So one of the discussions that was here at SABCS is about precision medicine by sequencing, ready for common clinical use. So if there is this breakdown of communication, with patients who are getting sequencing done, are we truly ready for this to be in common use?
It's a great question, and I think there's a lot of potential for next-gen sequencing, and I do see us heading down that path. One of my main responsibilities at Force is public policy work, and one of the things I see on a regular basis is where we're struggling with access to care. Many women and men who go through genetic testing come back with a known mutation, and then based on certain guidelines, they should be getting increased screening for specific conditions. This could include breast MRI, it could include colonoscopy for Lynch syndrome, people who are predisposed to Lynch syndrome, other types of mutations. And what we're running into is that the coverage, the health insurance coverage for these services is inconsistent. So we have patients with known mutations who should be getting access to screening, and their insurance companies are denying access. So my concern is, from a public policy perspective, that we are not quite ready to move forward with the next-gen sequencing for anybody and everybody, because we aren't taking good care of the people who we know are already high risk. We need to get our ducks in a row, make sure that these patients who are high risk, that we know are high risk, have access to care and to good screening and prevention services before we expand this to a broader extent. Down the road, I think, in fact, we will, but I think my plea is that we make sure that the patients that we have that are high risk get the services they need now before we expand this any further. It's one thing if it's done in research, it's more of a contained environment, but it's another thing when it's done outside of research and patients are reliant on their health insurers to provide the additional screening and preventive services that they need.